Hi heathens. So this video is going to be like a monthly wrap up. I used to do the like best of for the month. I'm going to do this one a little different. I had my boyfriend's helping coming up with this idea because I wanted to do something different. So his idea was to, instead of talking about which box was the best, do a recap with my top 5 favorite items. So it really kind of put it in perspective as far as like what I have been reaching for, what I really liked the most when I first tried it, and some of them surprised me a little bit. So without further ado, we're going to get right on in, and I'm going to start with the one that first off might be the most obvious. So that is going to be the Ipsy Beauty Scarlet Dusk palette. So the reason I say that this one might be obvious is because I, of course mentioned that I really liked it when we unboxed it, when we tried it on, but I also went on to use it in my Get Ready With Me and Go Shopping video. So for those of you who haven't seen that, this is the palette that I use in that. It is a gorgeous set of warm tones, and some of these shades, I'm going to swatch a few, are just gorgeous. So this crimson shade is stunning. Let's do Lotus, which is a very neutral color. You probably won't even be able to see it on my finger, to be honest. I've got Aruba, which is what's all over my lid right now. And then Aurora, which is a gorgeous deeper shimmer. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see my eyes right now. They are. I apologize. It is starting to crease a little bit on my eyelids, but that always happens on me. So this is what I have on my top eyelids. Also, by the way, I'm going to show you a close-up of my skin. So I don't have it in front of me. It's not something I received in one of these subscription boxes. For anyone who has not tried the number 7 Lift and Luminous, I believe is what it's called, foundation, the shade range is not the best. Looking online, I got lucky and actually found mine at a Goodwill. And I have had this on since 7:30 this morning, and it is now 11 o'clock at night. So, I mean, it has held up. Granted, it's been pretty cold here today, so my oils have been pretty at bay, except on my forehead. There is a little smile line starting, but that was actually starting at like 9 o'clock. Just now breaking apart on my chin, which is pretty good. You can see some bumps that I've got starting right here and here. But all in all, I gotta say this foundation has held up insanely well. So I just wanted to give that a quick shout out. Next item is going to be another maybe obvious one. I want to get the obvious ones out of the way and then work my way into a little more surprising. So the other one, I forgot to mention the Ipsy Beauty came in boxy trim. So the next one is Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions, which is another palette. This was my choice item for my Glam Bag Plus, my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. And just like the other palette, just gorgeous shades. I'm going to use my other hand to swatch some of these. They perform really, really well. I do want to do a dupe video. These don't have shade names, so I'm just going to swatch them and show you and then put them on the back of my hand. I do want to do a dupe video between like this and maybe a Color Pop or my Shop Miss A all purple palette. Some of these I know for a fact I won't be able to dupe out, like this shade, the like copper and gold one. It is gorgeous. I mean, all of them are gorgeous. The whole palette is really pretty, but I do feel like these palettes are pretty pricey for the size. They have a mirror, but they are relatively small 9-pan palettes. And I feel like if you were trying to stay on a budget, that there might be some more affordable options. And I don't say that against Huda Beauty. I was actually talking about it with a friend. These shadows are phenomenal. If you've got the money to spend, they're worth it, especially if you can find a good sale or a good deal on them. I ordered 2 from Ipsy when they were doing the like flash sale, and I want to say they were $12 a piece. Are they down here? Yeah. The Emerald Obsessions and the Sapphire Obsessions, $12 a piece. So if you can find them like at that price, they're 110% worth it. I'll show you these real quick. I will use these in a video at some point. This is the Emerald Obsessions. It has 3 mattes and the rest are shimmers. Shimmers-ish. I say shimmers-ish because this one up here looks more like a pressed glitter than a shimmer. And then Sapphire Obsessions is this. And then the inside of it looks like this, where you've got that little pop of the yellow, almost lime green highlighter color. And this one has, I'm going to say 3.5 mattes because this blue down here in the middle bottom is like a matte with shimmer. And then you've got these 2 that look like they might be maybe pressed glitters. But anyway, if you can find them for like a sale price, totally worth it. Full price, I don't know, only because they are so small. It would be great for traveling, but again, they're small. So anyway, on to the next item, which I have been enjoying pretty well, is actually the Pretty Vulgar Concealer. I got it in the shade Little White Lies. I'm going to swatch it right on the side of my hand here. I did not put it on today. I'm still not used to like using concealer on a regular basis. But that is it swatched, just dotted. And then if I were to, you know, rub it out, it does, I don't know how well it's going to pick up on camera. It does have almost like a peachy, pink, salmony, like warm undertone, which, I mean, I guess depending on your skin tone, could be good or bad. But I actually like it. It's a nice formula. It didn't crease or clump on me. It's not too heavy or cakey. I also used that in the Get Ready With Me and Go Shopping, which is where I bought this cute jacket. So I really liked it. I've used it a few times since. Ooh, on to the next item. Oh, and the Pretty Vulgar I received also from BoxyCharm. So next item is the Noors Skin Meditation Gel Cream. I received this in Ipsy Plus, and it's just a gel cream, but I've been using this pretty regularly on days that I feel like my face is a little more flushed. And on the back it says, a lightweight soothing gel cream that keeps temperamental skin under control. Meditate on how good it feels. So I can't say that I've noticed an insane difference or anything, but I will say that when I use this, my skin feels really good. It does feel nice and cool and calmer, I guess. So I've actually been using this pretty regularly, and I really like it. And then last, but certainly not least, probably the most surprising, is the Huda Beauty Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo. I have been using this bronzer in particular almost every single day. I used this also in the Get Ready With Me and Go Shopping. I used the blush and the bronzer, but I even have on the bronzer today. Not very strong, but it's there nonetheless. And you can start to see where I've kind of put some use into it. And at first, I thought it wasn't going to be very pigmented because upon first swatching, it's almost like not quite enough, but it's actually, in my opinion, a really good tone for me. It's got a bit of an orangey cast, but it's not orange. I really like it. I've been using it, like I said, regularly, which the reason it's the most surprising is because I don't normally use bronzer. But something about this one, the way it sits, in certain light, it can look a little red, like the orange tones come out a little more, but I still really like it. I kind of want to give an honorable mention to this Nature's Cartel Gin and Platonic lipstick stain. It's what I'm wearing right now. It's really nice. It's very soft and moisturizing, but not like slippy. And I feel like it has pretty decent staying power. Also, the packaging is really light. It's very soft, but it doesn't feel cheap. So I'm going to give that an honorable mention because I have been using it like in my everyday life pretty regularly, not necessarily on camera. So that wraps it up. For anyone who is interested, my favorite this month was BoxyCharm. Next month, I have high expectations for both BoxyCharm and Ipsy Plus, and I have made custom choices for BoxyCharm, Ipsy Regular, and Ipsy Plus. So knowing those spoilers kind of has my brain moving in an idea of the direction the box is going to take, and it just has me really excited. When I was making my Ipsy choices, they were really hard choices because the different options were all really good options. So it makes me feel like it's going to be really exciting. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you agree? Did you receive any of these products? Did you love them? Did you hate them? What were your top 5 out of whatever you received? Or what are your top 5 that you used for the month of January? Let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more of my content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!